Today I'm doing a very Euphoria inspired look. Starting with my brows, I'm taming my brows and I'm using the e.l.f. brow pencil and the spoolie to comb my brows. Then I'm using the MAC brow pomade. I believe it's in the shade Mud Oak. It's a very cool tone brow which really suits the color of my hair, and I'm just filling my brows on the sparse area where I have, less thickness. Brows take a lot of time, you guys. You only need to fill in the places where you have sparse areas, and then you can just comb it out if you want the nice feathery light look. But if you want to go for the Instagram block brow, you can totally do that. That was me 6 months back. The difference is really startling. Now I'm using the LA Girl Pro Conceal in the shade Fawn. This is a really beautiful golden orangish, if I say, but not too orange. This helps me in concealing my dark circles. As you can see, I have a lot of dark circles. It's very pigmented. As soon as I apply this concealer or the corrector, it just instantly covers it up. I like to apply this before I go in with my concealer, and anybody who is in my skin tone can definitely go for this concealer as a corrector. Now I'm applying it under my eyes to cover those bags, just a little, and then all areas where I have some pigmentation and spots that I want to cover. I think I got this blender from Amazon or Nykaa, I'm not sure. Next, for my highlighting concealer, I'm using the e.l.f. Camo Concealer. This is a very light concealer and it just brightens up my eyes and my high points of the face. I'm using the Makeup Revolution palette. This is a really great palette. I love the colors in it, but it is a little difficult to work with because the pigmentation, if you don't have an eye primer, does not come through as much as you would like. So I used a very light shade first on my eyelids, and now I'm using a burnt orange brown shade on my crease, and I'm bringing it out of my eyes. These brushes are from Amazon. I would link everything down below. It's really good for beginners. So I'm blending everything in by taking the product little by little, because if you use too much product, it's going to be difficult to blend in. You need to take your time when you are blending eyeshadows, especially your transition shade. So I'm just gently buffing it out. I like to bring my eyeshadows close to my nose as well. Now I'm using a very dark purple eyeshadow from the same palette. It appears different on pan than how it appears on my eyelids. I'm using it and I'm smoking it out to the transition shade that I have, just to give a little smoky look. And the lenses that I'm wearing is from Aqua Lens. I believe the shade is Honey. Now I'm using a really beautiful silver metallic shade from the same palette on the inner corners of my eyes, and I'm extending it to my crease just to give some definition and light. This brush is also from Amazon, I believe. Now I'm using a blue metallic from the same palette and slightly applying it under my waterline. This is a really great illuminator from Swiss Beauty. As you can see, I've used it almost more than half of the product. Such a gorgeous illuminator. Now I'm using the Swiss Beauty foundation brush, and the foundation that I'm using is Maybelline Super Stay in the shade Golden. It is a little yellow for me, but it does oxidize as well. So I'm just buffing it with this wonderful brush from Swiss Beauty. This is a really great brush. If you don't want to invest a lot of money in brushes, this performs really nice. It gives you really good coverage with no strokes of the brush. Now I'm using the Blue Heaven translucent powder to set my face. Look at me, a diva. This is my absolute favorite setting spray from NYX. This is the mattifying setting spray. I'm spritzing it all over my face. I'm just gonna fan it out so that it settles in. Look at the glow. Now I'm using the same blue metallic shade and extending it to the outer part of my eye. I love how the blue and the purple and the silver all looks together. It's very euphoria. Now I am using a brown lip liner. This has got a little, purple undertone to it. I think this is from Miss Claire. This lipstick from New York Way is a must for everyone. If you have got a really nice brown lip liner, that would look amazing. Followed with Insight Baked Blush. Such a pretty pink. It has also got gold reflex to it, so it just gives you the perfect glow and blush and sun-kissed look. I'm obsessed with this blush. As you can see, I put a lot of it. Now that's it. The look is ready. It's just me showing off. Makeup is makeup regardless. So it's not gonna be perfect. You're still gonna see some spots here and there. That's it for you today. Hope you like.